Good morning and happy Monday. I thought I would start this week off with a little Q&A from some of the questions I've gotten the last couple of weeks. First of all, so one of my followers from Tennessee, she said that one of her friends of a friend had a stroke, and the family's concerned that they're not getting proactive care, as she put it, and asked me what I should do or what she should do. Well, first of all, that's really too ambiguous of a question. I don't have enough information, and even if I did, I'm not the expert. But one thing I will say is that if there's confusion about care, it's probably related to the fact that most people don't understand brain injury and brain injury recovery. So I would recommend starting with talking to the doctor or the therapist or whoever is sort of putting together the care plan, and tell them that you need understanding, and seek to understand what the plan is, because they probably have a plan and haven't properly communicated it to you, and even if they did, you might not understand it. So try to take the tact of seeking understanding versus blaming and getting upset and things like that, because that happens a lot. But once you understand the process that people go through and that we go through, that might help you understand what the care team is doing. Like me, I don't even really know where the care came from. I was in an ambulance, then I was in a helicopter, and the next thing I know, I vaguely remember getting a CAT scan, and then I woke up some hours later in the ICU with a drain tube coming out of my brain. So I don't know who was leading care and whatever. I really didn't know that for several weeks. So anyway, everybody's different, but just seek understanding. I think that one of the things that I've learned in life through management and coaching and whatever is that if people understand the why, they'll do the what. So it's just like with the rehab that I go through. I was really adamant about asking my therapist, why are we doing this? And why are we doing it this particular way? So that I could understand the why, I'm more motivated to do the what, as opposed to just, well, we'll go home and do this. Well, it doesn't make any sense of why, because I didn't understand the process. I didn't understand how this recovery, all this stuff works. So anyway, to answer that question, just seek understanding and go to the doctor and say, we really want to help you get this done, but can you help us understand what the process is? Where is the patient at? And what is your plan going forward? So how can we help? That's what I would recommend. So I'll try, if you can, try to keep the questions maybe specific to me as much as possible, because I can only talk intelligently about my situation. Well, relatively intelligently, but I'm cautious against offering advice for someone else's situation because, as I've said, every brain injury is different. So Grant also, a couple of weeks ago, asked me a question. He says, you were paralyzed on your left side. Do you have any feeling? The short answer is no. But the long answer is kind of. But not the way you feel and not the way I used to feel. But that probably is best done in a video on its own in the future. But I will get back to explaining the difference between what I can feel versus what I can feel if I touch myself versus what I can feel if someone else touches myself. Or like, for instance, if I'm sitting next to a wall, I will stop moving, but I don't understand why, because I can't feel myself touching the wall. So it's really bizarre. So that's the short answer, Grant, is that no, I don't have any feeling. But the long answer is yes, I do. And I'll get to that later. So anyway, just a last little quick video today. Remember, the opinions and the ideas expressed on my page are mine and mine alone. I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. I can only speak intelligently about my situation. So have a good day. I'll do more. I'll get better at them, I promise. Bye-bye.